tout cas, ce que l'on peut dire à la minute où je vous parle, c'est que 3 des 4 personnes mortes.
What we can say now is that 3 of the 4 people found dead were hit by projectiles, bullets to the head. 3 out of the 4. For a precise cause of death, we must wait for the outcome of the autopsies, which will take place at the Grenoble coroner Friday afternoon, I believe, tomorrow afternoon. So 3 out of 4 people were hit by projectiles in the head.
À 23 heures, on connaît l'existence de cette.
After 3 hours, we became aware of the existence of this little girl. The authorities, while trying to not disturb the scene of the crime, started by combing the area, then arrived at the vehicle and some 10 minutes later discovered this little girl completely immobilised, terrified inside the vehicle, behind the front passengers, under the legs of one of the dead women, under her skirt, over travel bags, completely invisible and mute, which explains why no one saw her earlier. She is 4 and she is very slightly built. She was taken by investigators who ensured her safety. They hydrated her. The first aid officials examined her, and from a physical point of view, she is doing fine.
Son état de santé, à la minute où je vous parle, s'améliore doucement.
The 7-year-old girl's health status at this point is slightly improving. She needs to undergo another operation, and she is under an induced coma for this new operation. She had several cuts, cranial fractures and extremely violent cranial contusions, essentially cranial contusions and gunshots to her shoulder. She was extremely violently hit, that's for sure.
La seule chose que je peux vous dire, c'est que la plaque d'immatriculation.
The only thing I can tell you is that the vehicle registration plate allowed us to trace an owner. Knowing who this owner is, and with the precious help of the British authorities, we were able to obtain a passport number. And this passport number was the same given at a camping facility, with this vacationing family registered there a few days ago in San Horios near Annecy. This person was born in Iraq, and it looks like he was a naturalised Briton. He had been living in the United Kingdom for several years, at least since 2002, for several years. But this is why I insist on and ask for your caution. We know who the owner of the car was, and we know that this was the same passport that was used to reserve a camping space, but we don't have photos that allow us to say that the face of the dead man is the same on the photo, so I don't want to tell you that we know who the dead person is. With regards to the identity of the remaining persons, we have so far not found identity documents corresponding to the children and the young woman. Regarding the older person, we discovered a Swedish passport. The older woman had a Swedish passport. Investigators have also found an Iraqi passport. I will say nothing more. Despite our good intentions, and because we don't have photos or DNA evidence, it will be extremely difficult for us to say who is who and the relations between them. Who is eventually her sister. I don't know anything, and I cannot tell you more. We strictly know nothing. We don't know the reasons behind this absolutely horrible drama. I have seen and read things. Hypotheses are being formulated, but these are nothing but conjectures. We strictly don't know why these people were killed here.